Yes, Reggie, I like that dance.
Yeah.
Look like Michael Jackson, aren't you?
Oh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the football podcast where the beautiful game never stops.
Yeah, boy.
As always, you're listening to your host, Rahel. I'm joined by Kath and Amy.
Yeah, boy.
And on today's show, we're going to start right off. Let's talk about the Premier League, shall we? So we just kick right in.
Things are heating up, aren't they, man? Everywhere all over the table, you've got a bit of heat, a bit of cold.
Yeah, title race is heating up again.
Big time.
Blows after blows. Boom, boom, boom.
Referees are at it as well, aren't they?
All over. A lot of it. It's happening now all over the place. Up and down the country. Up and down. North, south, west, east, you name it.
Drama.
Even probably in Blackpool or somewhere like that. or Hartlepool.
It's all popping off everywhere.
Actually, no. Before we start about the Premier League, let's just talk about what's happening down in the lower leagues too, in the Championship, League One.
What is happening?
So Fulham are back in the Premier League as
your club.
Yeah, they've won the league and they're back. The first team to be confirmed.
Shout out to Mitrovic.
Yeah,
he's absolutely smashed the goal record, hasn't he?
Yeah, he loves that division, doesn't he?
Championship R9.
And the bottom three have been confirmed to relegation from the Championship to League One. We have Peterborough, Derby, and Barnsley. Obviously, Derby had that point
shout out
deduction.
to Rooney. Shout out to Wazza, man.
He had a tough job there.
I think he'll stay on.
What a job he did, though.
He'll definitely stay on. He'll stay on.
He did good to just stay there.
Yeah.
He's a serious guy.
It was deep. Did you see his little speech to the Derby fans outside the training ground?
They were loving it.
Yeah. Shout out to Rooney, man. Rooney.
Wish we had a speech outside our club like that.
Get the Venkies there.
Yeah, no, man. Forget
Some
that.
chickens.
Anyway. Get those chickens out. They're not even halal.
Who was it? Peterborough, Derby, and
Barnsley.
Barnsley.
They all three have been, and Oldham. They were relegated to the National League first time. 140 odd years in the Football League. Finally relegated to.
They had a mad few protests, didn't
Yeah,
they?
did you see the protests?
Tennis balls, fans running onto the stadium.
Yeah, no, the game got abandoned because the fans
Ran onto the pitch, innit?
and
Yeah.
the big banner saying "Get out of our club." So the game didn't even go ahead. So they relegated to National
Oh, they
League.
actually
shame
got the
that,
game
man.
abandoned, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
140 years in the National League. And
Yeah.
Not in the Football League.
They,
Just like
Football
they
League
would have
and
been, they
boom.
would they have been relegated regardless of what happened in that game?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. They wouldn't have
Shady,
taken
that
a
one.
protest if they thought they had the slightest chance.
Get the game
time, man.
abandoned.
Yeah.
So it's all these great Manchester clubs, though. You noticed Burnley, Bury,
Even
Oldham. It was mad.
Bury.
Even,
Bury. They went into administration. Bolton did.
Yeah.
Wigan, they went into administration.
Yeah.
Oldham.
Bolton as well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the other 4 or 5 teams in administration in Greater Manchester. It's not good,
So
that.
weird, that, isn't
It's
it?
not good.
Big- really big
down
council.
south though, Portsmouth went in. There's a few teams in it.
Yeah, Portsmouth. But London's way bigger, though, isn't it?
London's London, isn't it? Capital.
Yeah.
If you're a club in London, you made it. For me personally.
Portsmouth ain't really.
Nah,
London,
you ain't
though.
made it.
That's
No,
like-
but you'd be all right.
the coast.
Like one day, you might have hope that a rich guy or rich company might want to take you over. Look at Brentford.
Yeah, you
for
got a
God's
better
sake.
chance.
You've got a brand new stadium.
Arsenal got rich owners.
No, but what I'm saying is you're
Tottenham
lucky.
got rich owners.
Yeah,
Fulham got rich owners.
yeah.
Yeah, well, compared to Wigan, Bury, and
Yeah,
all
this
that,
is what I
you're
mean.
buzzing, are you?
You're buzzing, aren't
That's
you?
true. Yeah.
That's what I'm.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
we're still,
Yeah, I didn't think of it like that, innit? You know
Yeah.
when you look at someone with less,
Yeah,
you should think of it like
that's
that.
gratefulness. Yeah, you're right, man.
You're right.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were in the Championship, and then you'll understand the pain.
And then you get
Look all
relegated. Yeah, that's time, man.
Even Everton, man,
Everton never been relegated.
and they're in the bottom three now.
Yeah. Neither did Aston Villa until they got relegated a couple seasons ago. They never got relegated.
Two
ever.
big clubs to go down. You know?
Yeah. So Everton have always been a Premier League club.
Yeah, and even in the Championship, the playoffs race is heating up as well, man. I mean, look, Bournemouth haven't even confirmed their place yet in the Premier League next season. They're still fighting for that second place, automatic. Huddersfield are on there.
How many games left in Championship?
Well, a few
Few
games
games,
ago. Some have got 2, some have got 3 or 4 because of back in December when COVID came back.
Backlogging.
Yeah, and everyone was postponing their fixtures, weren't they? So that's why there's a lot of teams have a game in hand.
Who would you go for? Who do you think's going to get the automatic playoff?
I think
the
Bournemouth.
automatic places.
I think Bournemouth, yeah.
Bournemouth. Yeah.
Who's manager? Scott Parker.
Yeah, he's an experienced guy in this division. Got Fulham promoted. He knows what he's doing. And Bournemouth have got a
He plays
squad.
good football though as well.
Yeah.
He's got all right football.
They got the right squad for this division, so we'll see what happens in the Premier League if they go back down. Or
The problem is when he gets promoted, his football's not going to suit the Premier League. He needs better players for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bournemouth, they do play that way, though, innit?
Yeah.
Like under Eddie Howe.
Because
They try to be a bit expansive.
Fulham did as well, and they just got relegated.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
Fulham are just yo-yo club. Bournemouth, they could do that at Brighton, maybe, potentially.
I don't get Fulham, right? Because
Fulham was surviving sometimes, man.
they've got
Back
good
in-
money, haven't they?
Sometimes.
They stayed
No,
in the
no,
Premier
but
League Cup as well.
Fulham and Norwich, for me.
Coleman,
It used to be
remember Coleman?
Middlesbrough. yeah. He did all right for him.
Yeah.
Chris Coleman.
But Fulham, they've got like Rich Order now, Tony Khan.
He's been there for time, bro. He's not new.
Is his name Tony?
Yeah, he owns a wrestling company.
Never heard of
in
it.
America.
Tony
He owns a
Khan.
wrestling company as well in America.
He's got NFL teams.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
hasn't he? He's
So-
sprinted.
How can Fulham be a yo-yo club? Like, surely, man, a club like them. Do you get me? Like
It's not easy to stay in the Prem, though, man.
Plus, their stadium's not all that either, is it?
Cottage.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's small, isn't it?
Small, yeah. They need to fix that first. They put a picture of. Remember Michael Jackson outside the stadium as well.
Yeah. He was close
They
to
were
him, innit?
They were getting grief
Oh,
because the statue didn't look like it looked
Yeah.
horrible, innit?
Anyway, let's talk about the Premier League, right? City and Liverpool, man. Those two.
Why, man? What about Blackburn?
No, forget that.
You're in it, bruv.
No, we're
You're
not.
missing out all the juicy stuff, bruv. Just because you don't want to talk about your team.
We got a
Bruv,
10% chance of
firstly,
getting
there's
in the
another.
playoffs.
You
How many
talked about
points
the
are you
first two.
Three.
You talked about the first two. What about the next four? Is it next four places a
Yeah,
playoff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you
Who's
reckon is going to get in the next four?
Who's in there, anyway?
I think Huddersfield, they're third. For me, they've got a good manager and they've got a style of play and they're on form.
What's the style of play?
Well, just attack. They love it.
Yeah, we want Huddersfield in it. That'd be sick
Who
for
else?
Premier League.
Who else is in the top four?
Luton Town, believe it or not.
Luton.
Nah,
Yes,
you're
Luton.
lying,
Bro,
bro.
shout out to Luton,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Shaz, bro.
That's
You're
shout
out,
out to
bro.
Cassius family. Like, their manager, Nathan George, yeah. I don't want to say it's too early because people will think what you on about, but
Oh, I remember Nathan Jones.
this guy,
Good manager, man.
this guy
He's got a lot of passion, hasn't he?
has got 2 promotions on the bounce with this
Yeah.
club. And Luton
I
Town,
remember them
come
with
on.
the FA
Yeah,
Cup
that's a
against
small town, man.
Liverpool or something.
not
they did
much,
bits.
not much income, not best of ever budget.
Not the best of areas.
Yeah.
Come on, and you're competing.
There is some nice bits there as well.
And we've been in this division for 3-4 years, and they've only been here for 2 years, and they're
Yeah.
almost confirming a playoff spot. That's just ridiculous, man.
Tommy Robinson got slapped there. Good place, Luton.
Tommy.
I mean, and then
Who else?
you got Sheffield United, who was already there.
Oh, Sheffield United.
I don't know who's the other team.
The Blades, man.
The Middlesbrough, something.
They lost their manager,
No,
though, innit?
Middlesbrough,
They haven't
no,
got
yeah.
the same guy now.
Chris Wilder.
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
Nottingham Forest.
Oh, Forest.
how-
Shout out
how-
to James Garner.
How is Sheffield United? How are they playing now? You know, because remember under Wilder they were a different type of team. What's their style of football, Reg?
Still
to-
five
to-
at the back.
To be honest, they're doing pretty well. Yeah,
Are
like,
they still five at the back, though?
sometimes they change it.
Is
like-
it attacking or is it?
Yeah, it's attacking.
Yeah.
They like to attack, score goals. I mean, even when they just played Cardiff over the weekend, 0-0 gritty game. Well, not 1-0, but it was one of those nitty gritty high games. And
Yeah.
all of a
You get
sudden,
them in Championship,
bang.
though, innit?
And then,
know where they
so
come.
now Blackburn, you're one place behind,
Yeah.
and you're basically only 3 points behind.
2 games left.
2 games left. So if Sheffield United slip, or
Yeah.
which teams can slip?
Just
Is it just
Sheffield
Sheffield or
United.
anybody else above them? Can you catch
The
them?
best we can do is get 6.
You can't get fifth.
No,
What's
just-
the
just
point
Sheff.
difference?
We're 3 points off 6.
And what about fifth?
I think it was about I think 5 or something like that. I can't remember.
Let me have a quick
The
check,
problem
yeah.
with playoffs is, Kaf, the problem with playoffs is, you know, like even if you get into the playoffs, then-
Anything's possible with playoffs, though.
then you still got a
Win
bit
2
to do.
games.
Yeah, so like one of them, innit?
Yeah.
Tough situation.
Luton are 5th. You're 6 points off them.
Yeah.
You're not going to make
And
that,
there's
yeah.
only,
2 games left.
if Luton win another game, they've confirmed
Even
their
draw.
spot.
So it's basically, as soon as you win, go into playoff, you get into semi-finals and then final. That's it.
Yeah.
I would like that to happen.
I'm
Wembley
gonna
as well.
start watching it now, man.
Yeah.
It sounds more exciting now.
Yeah, it's exciting if you get in it. The final thing,
the finals
just
was
try
fun.
to
Yo,
hope
but
and
this
pray.
is Reggie's right. You know what? Because in January they were top of the league, and then they had the best
Were you top
opening
or
part of the
second?
season.
second, third round, roughly. You know, challenging
Yeah,
for the
but they were there, though, innit?
Yeah.
And then from January onward, they had the worst season ever.
You were all saying it, though, innit? All the Rovers fans were saying it. In February, you always mess up with something.
Yeah, but it can't happen.
Q and Isaac were saying it.
It can't happen every season, though. That's a bit.
It's just,
Arsenal did it, though, for about 8 years. Every February,
Crazy,
kept messing
innit,
up,
man?
innit? Knocked
Yeah,
out
we used to
Champions
say
League
that,
and then
innit?
tail
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Wait till
yeah.
February.
But that was
for
under
Arsenal.
Arsene Wenger, though.
Yeah.
Then now they've had different managers. They've do you remember that time they never won the first Premier League game of the season? Arsenal. Do you remember that start?
No, I don't
There was a
remember
stat
that.
about Arsenal had never won a Premier
got
League
bare
game in
stats, them lot,
about
man.
6
So what do you think? This is a manager thing, or do you think it's a
Culture,
club thing?
innit? Culture.
Well, it's culture, innit? Because you've look past 4 years we've been in the Championship. As I said, we've had different.
You should have been Premier League 4 seasons in a row, then almost, innit? Or 2-3 seasons like
Past
that.
4 years since being in the Championship, we've brought different players in, and we've used the loan market more because our budget isn't the best. So that's why we have to use Lorne because
Have you been in this good situation come
No.
January every last 4 seasons?
No.
Oh, got it. So it's
No,
just
this is
a
the
one.
first time they put a
Got it. Yeah,
This is
yeah.
Nice
even
run together.
before Christmas.
got it.
that we
So
were
it's
in
not
the
as bad as I
playoffs. We
thought.
have
I
never
thought-
been in the playoffs.
I thought every season they're second or third and something.
No, this is all.
Not at all.
Whee!
So,
They've always been like. Was it last season you just survived relegation or something? You're getting close to relegation.
no,
weren't
that was 4
Season
years
before?
ago. No, we were just mid-table, 11th, 12th, mid-table.
you? That's a shame that for a team who's won the Prem as well.
I know, man.
Yazık claro.
Mad.
It's damn sad, isn't it?
I don't want to watch this guy cry. Come on, let's move on.
Yeah, imagine if I told you 10 years without a league title. What are you going to do, man? You're Man United.
It's all right. We're good. We're still
You don't need
we're
to
still up there. We got money to
cry.
spend.
I can't see you in the league.
Reg, you can't argue with us.
They're
Sure.
going to name a fish and chips after Ten Hag in Manchester. You heard it here.
The old hag.
The old hag. Get your fish and chips from the old hag. You know it, bro.
We've already got one. Hey, Manny, the Dutch fish and chips.
Ooh,
Power.
Yeah.
that is nice
Good
one.
sauce.
Can we move on to the Premier League now, please?
Go on, let's go,
Pretty
let's go.
please.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway.
What about Blackburn's like reserve squads? Under 18s.
We'll return to Rovers at the end of the
Come
season.
back, man.
We'll do a review at the end.
Blue
Yeah?
and white like that.
You
tape.
could do a Rovers review actually, Reg, at the end of the season.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that'd be
no.
great.
No.
Yeah, it gives
No, because it's
to the
interesting because
fans,
we don't
yeah.
we don't watch as much football
Innit?
in the championship, so it's nice.
No.
You funny guy.
No.
Right, let's move on, man. Let's move on to the shitty Scousers.
Yeah,
City Scousers.
they're
Oh,
brilliant. Man.
Everton. Yeah.
He's got the same colour red on his mic as the Liverpool.
No, this
That's not the Man United red.
It's a red devil.
Press that button for him, bro.
It's a
Having a
red devil.
Liverpool mic.
It's a red devil.
Why are you clapping for that?
Bro, I just pressed any button. Man's fasting.
You got
I got
Rosa,
Rosa.
bro. No
I got
red
Rosa.
devils. No red devils, bro. I was with last time, you.
Anyway, listen. The title race, man. These two are throwing blows after blows after blows after blows, headshots, body shots.
We knew
you
City were going to win.
Yeah.
Jesus
do we know
banged in 4
Lu-
goals.
Did we know Liverpool were going to win against Everton?
I didn't know the rest were going to cheat. I didn't know that one. Be honest.
What was happening here, man? There was a lot of cheating going on this
What
week, innit?
was happening with the
VAR
refs,
cheating
man?
as well, man.
You know what Frank Lampard said? He goes, that penalty claim, he goes, if that happened at the other end to Salah, it would be given.
It would have been.
It would have been given.
Man,
Defo,
Salah
defo.
felt like a ghost sometimes. He's not been touched yet.
Yeah.
And freaking, he's got a penalty.
Do you know Liverpool haven't conceded?
How did I give that penny though?
Yeah,
but
like 40 second games or something.
Yeah, that's a mad record. That.
What, 44 games, isn't it?
They haven't conceded a penalty, yeah.
It's ridiculous though, man. That was a clear penalty.
But look how many penalties you had last
Innit?
year.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say, Penchester.
No, but
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, how did that happen?
Bruno Fernandes.
But that's my point though, man. I know what a penalty is. That's a clear penalty.
Yeah, that was a penalty.
You had the
Clear
most
penalty.
penalties than any other
Yeah.
club. Last
Your name,
season.
even
Yeah, but if you foul the way,
Fernandes,
it's a
bro.
penalty.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Bro, if you foul the player, it's a
Penaldo.
penalty, isn't it?
Penalty.
Penchester.
If you foul the
United.
player, it's a
I'll be
penalty.
honest.
Liverpool,
Most of
Manchester
them
United.
weren't penalties at the time.
Of course they were.
Yeah.
When you got
Think
man's
about
like
it.
Rashford,
You got
running
no
at you.
crowd. You got no
Rashford,
atmosphere.
He stopped
Rashford-
running. He stopped running, bro.
Yeah, Rashford last season though, you touch him, he's going down with that pace.
Yeah.
And the
Obviously, he's a
benefit
weakling
is there
now,
was
isn't
no
he?
fans in the stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easy, obviously, without
Huge
fans.
advantage.
You scream a lot more, innit?
But
And
I'll be
ref
honest with you,
might do
going
it.
back to that point, the guy stepped on his foot, man. And he fully, he tried to push him into frigging Rosette.
Do you know what Carragher and Souness were saying in the studio? It's because before that incident,
He dived.
He dived, didn't he? So
Yeah, but-
he's already planted a seed in the referee's
Guys,
head.
yeah, but check this.
Yeah,
That's
don't
fine.
dive then.
That's
But what
fine.
about VAR?
Yeah, exactly. So VAR, they check every decision, not based on bias, not based on previous decisions. They're supposed to look at the exact moment of whatever happened and decide whether it's a
I
penalty
mean,
or
I
not.
could just get a tape recorder of you from the past couple of episodes. You said
It'd
the
be the
exact
same
same
thing,
thing about me. He's wasting his
But
breath.
it's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like
you're right.
you look at the crime and what's been committed and analyze that and give penalties out according to that. It's like
be fair, innit, man?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
man.
what we want,
If I've
fairness.
caught you on camera as a criminal, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge you about 2 months ago you did something. So I'm going
Yeah,
to definitely
you did something good.
I look at what the
So
incident
this
is.
time
I've
we'll
got
let
you
you
on
off.
CCTV now, and you're going down, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
You're going down.
It's like if someone goes to a shop, and tries to get something, and then they check the CCTV footage. Oh, he didn't do anything, so he almost
Yeah,
robbed
yeah.
your shop. What? This is like something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So anyway, what they should have done was they should have looked at it, noticed he stepped on his foot, noticed he pushed him over, and penalty. I don't know how that wasn't given by the ref. Okay, forget it. Ref misses it. Then VAR, no excuses.
That's silly, man.
Why have we got VAR? And then
I'll
I
tell
don't
you-
get it.
I'll tell you what
if
it
we're
is.
still making big mistakes like that, why is there VAR?
We thought,
No point. You might as well just have a ref.
because we thought VAR would. You know, the World Cup in Russia, it worked well, didn't it? Really well, but
It's just the Prem, though.
it's just the
honestly.
referee. You can't blame the technology.
It's just the
I mean.
Prem.
No,
I mean,
but
It's
do
just
you-
our
do you-
referees are.
Do you watch enough football around the world all the time to be able to clearly?
You don't see it in
hand on heart
Champions
say
League,
that?
though, do you? You don't see it in Europa League.
You do get madness in Champions League as well. Though.
No, only the handball rule, but they changed that. Handball, it's like how we play it in soccer dome and that. It's just if it hits your hand, it's handball.
The main
But
thing is
at least it's clear, though, isn't it?
I've had a lot of goals disallowed because of that, mate. Yeah.
the
But
main.
in England, man,
The
we
main,
don't-
the
our
main
rules
thing
are dumb.
is, you can't blame the technology. It's the people who are using the technology. It's simple as that. It's
that,
like
and it's the rules.
if you did the VAR, what you're saying.
I don't understand why they didn't just take a bit longer, work it out properly, man. You know what I mean?
But if you were doing the VAR, you would be like,
Honestly, I just believe the standard of refereeing in
I'm a
this
bad
country.
referee.
Yeah, that's true.
well,
But no, honestly, the standard of refereeing in this country is poor, man.
who do you think runs it? Mike Riley.
It's poor. Like, you look at the best Champions League game, so is a Spaniard or an Italian doing it. Referees rubbish, man. We rate Michael Oliver. He don't have a clue what day it is. Honestly, he don't have a clue what day
The
it
worst,
is.
what I don't get is they've got like
Some
they've got
dumb
two
refs.
assistants, they've got another guy with a clock, they've got another guy, 2-3 people sitting at Stockley Park.
That with a coffee.
You should have no
Do you know what it
excuse.
is? If all the fans can see it, how can they not see it? Like, we can see at home that it's a clear penalty. How can they not see it, man? They watch
It
this all
brings you
the
back
time.
to that Jota one. Remember when he jumped into the player as well?
Yeah.
They don't even check
Dumb
these things.
shit, man. But personally, I just think it's being fixed for Liverpool and City to go to the edge.
Well, it's
Yeah.
ruining our league. Simple as that.
Because obviously, if Liverpool get knocked out of the Prem now, who's going to really
But
watch
Did
the
Liverpool
Prem
win?
now?
Did Liverpool win before or after?
After? Who's going to watch the Prem now if Liverpool slipped against Everton?
People still watch it though. You know how it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not as many viewers.
Not as
though.
exciting, isn't it?
There won't be
Yeah.
as many viewers.
This will get world
They'll drop out.
audiences.
Well,
And they want it to go to the last game, don't they?
Yeah,
It's
every
obvious.
game it's like I'm above you by 2 points, you're above me by 1 point, I'm above you by
If it goes
2
to the
points.
last game, they'll have double the amount of viewers as usually.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
people who don't watch football will tune into that last game.
Yeah.
the funny thing is, I think City have to play Villa on the final day. Do you think Gerrard will do something for his old club, for his boyhood club?
I've seen bad memes of Gerrard saying Gerrard will come onto the pitch and start sliding on the 89th minute if they're drawing.
I think he would do, wouldn't he? If he supports Liverpool, it's no
No, he won't do
surprise.
that, man.
He's
He's
not
professional.
surprised.
He's
He's a Liverpool
professional.
Who's he
fan.
playing with?
Villa versus City, last game of the season.
Yeah, he can't do nothing. If it was against Liverpool, I'd be more worried because
Yeah,
what he'd do
yeah.
is just throw it away, innit? But
But I've not seen those memes though. They're saying Gerrard will run to the pitch and take a player out.
No, he won't do that.
You know what it is?
But
Yeah?
he'll be going mental.
I don't trust the integrity
might slip
of the
up.
Premier League, man. Because you know when Tottenham was going for Leicester at that time,
Yeah.
I noticed shit going on that time. The Premier League, it's not as professional as you think, bro.
It happens in these big leagues, man. They've been
Yeah.
saying about basketball for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Shit gets fixed.
I can see Gerrard going mental on the sideline if they draw.
Especially with VAR. VAR gives you the chance to correct those mistakes.
So Gerrard needs to beat
fix stuff.
Man City for Liverpool to win. Is that what it is?
Could-
he's
it
gonna
could
be up
go
for
to that if Liverpool do everything
He'll be
right.
a hero. He'll be like he'll take it like he's won the Premier League.
Yeah, buzz
You
it.
know what I mean?
I won my club the league.
I won my club the league, bro.
Hopefully Tottenham mess it up from beforehand.
But we can't mess
For
up for them.
Liverpool.
We had a good game against them. It was 2-2. We done
You
really
lot
well.
can, man. You
But-
lot got the perfect tactics for Liverpool.
But what
You got Son.
what have we done since
You got
then?
Son.
What have we done since then?
Because Liverpool plays
You
such
didn't
a
have a
high
shot on
line.
target.
That's what it is. Man City and Liverpool. We're winning this shot, innit?
Such a high line. Especially Liverpool. They got such a high line.
Yeah. But it's just
They play it. And
just
Son's
a-
running is brilliant. And
just
Kane's
a
passing is
defense. It's
brilliant.
just a defense, bro.
Yeah. But you got 5 at the back, so it's better than 4 at the back, isn't it?
Need about 7 right now.
Can I just say,
Just get Kane and Son on that ball.
this is my opinion. You might all disagree. I still just think it's between you and Arsenal for that 4th spot. I just because
If we've got a chance, and Man United got a chance.
Nah, we
as well.
played one more game of 4 points behind.
do you know what it is? Yeah,
We
it's
got
just-
a chance no more, me.
I mean,
Who you got to play? What's your next
If we beat Arsenal, then we would have had a chance.
Yeah. You needed to beat Arsenal.
no.
I wanted you to beat Arsenal.
No, we definitely don't have a chance. Look, we're 6 points off top 4. With
Look, honestly,
4
you
games
got
to
to give
go.
it to Arsenal. I thought they're down and out. I thought Chelsea going to come ruin them, and then I thought I was believing
Ain't it, man?
Chelsea messed up for me, so I was
Can't
thinking Man
believe-
United.
Do you know what Tuchel said? The pitch was bad. He actually came out in the press conference. Like, shut up. 2 teams.
No, I watched that game, and Arsenal deserved to win that match. Chelsea
Chelsea did the same thing. Chelsea was scoring goals. It wasn't like they were like out and
Oh,
out.
farts, bro.
But Chelsea been making some mad individual mistakes.
It's like, do
recently.
they not want Tottenham
Mad
to get in the
individual
top?
mistakes.
I ain't got a clue.
It's like they didn't want Tottenham. We want
they
you.
gave it to them, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like we don't want
They
Tottenham in the top 4.
they
We
were
want
doing-
you in the top 4.
They were doing 1-2s in the box with Nketiah. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Bringing
yeah,
it
yeah.
out, tush, 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 and he tapped
They're
in.
missing Rudiger big time, man.
And then the other one was another one where they gave it to Nketiah again on the left side. The
Christensen,
first
yeah.
one,
Just
yeah,
passed it him.
Christensen. And what was the other goal? There was another one as well. The handball. Saka wasn't even a.
Aspilicueta.
That wasn't a handball.
Penalty, sorry.
That wasn't a thing. He grabbed him and pulled him down with him. It's just VAR. That's another one for VAR. What's going on? But to be honest, yeah, no matter what, results are results.
Let's move on to the Arsenal United game because there's plenty of VAR decisions for that one. Plenty.
Yeah.
Tottenham FC, mate.
Where do we start with that one, man? Because referees were abysmal that game.
Even Rio was saying it. But were you not poor yourself, though, as a performance?
I'm not on about the performance.
No, but
I'm
some
just on
people
about
said
the refereeing standards were absolute shit.
Some
man.
people said United could have won that, even though.
Yeah, but I'm not even going to into that because if you're good enough, you should take those chances. We didn't.
Ronaldo took his though. His heel was offside. Or his label.
I don't
That's
understand.
something. Why did Ronaldo not take that penalty?
I don't know.
He just lost his son as well, isn't it?
I don't even know.
Is that what it is?
No, he didn't want to take it. He goes.
Maybe pressure or something. I don't know.
It's not even that. You know, like you lost your child, innit? You don't really want to be taking a penalty in front of all them people. What if some like one of them? Innit?
Potentially, that game could have finished 3-3. It could, because if Bruno put that penalty away 3-2, and then if they would have got
Arsenal would have scored after that if he scored. Bruno,
Yeah, Ronaldo's got to take every penalty. That's a given. But it's just
when Bruno stepped up to that penalty, I was watching what misses, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's going to miss." Why is Ronaldo not taking it? The greatest goal scorer of all time is not taking a penalty.
they called him Penaldo, bro.
If that's
I'll
the
let him
case, he
off.
shouldn't be playing then, shouldn't he?
Who?
In Ronaldo, if he's grieving still, then he shouldn't.
He was effective on
I'll
the
tell
pitch.
you what, though,
already.
he was the best player on the
Penalties
pitch.
are different, though, innit?
He was the best player on that pitch by far.
Yeah, he done well.
Ronnie.
Bruno, he was a disgrace, bro.
Yeah, disgrace.
He gave away one of the
He's
balls
been
for
a
the.
This is
the past
Bruno
3 months.
Fernandes, though, bro. This is
No.
Bruno Fernandes.
Since
He's not
January,
been
he's
getting
been
the
a
penalties
disgrace.
like last year. He's not been getting them. That was helping his stats, innit?
Yeah.
But
To be fair though, he still created the most chances in the Prem, but
Yeah,
it's
but
just
look, he gave away the goal.
His goal scoring is not there right now.
and the other thing is, I think he does more. He does less work, more moaning. Like
He stopped working as hard.
Yeah, he's not working. He's just moaning.
The last 2 seasons before this one, he was grafting his
Yeah.
tail off, man.
He was proving a point then, and
he's
I think
stopped
since Ronaldo came, he's not really.
He probably
not been
thought
doing
he's
it.
on that superstar level now or something.
Yeah, he's-
But moving on to that game, let's talk about a few of the incidents. Just not about refereeing incidents. Forget United Arsenal. All right, Saka, first one penalty, we'll give it him. Bit soft, but we'll give it him. The Sancho handball one, I do not understand at all. Sancho's ripped him apart. He's dropped him on his feet. The guy's crawled 4 steps and handballed the ball. How's that not a penalty? And they're saying he's fell onto the ball, but you can, when you watch the video, he's crawled 1, 2, 3, 4 steps and stopped the ball, and he's looking at the ball.
they can't look at more than 3 seconds on VAR. It has to be a 1 second clip.
I don't understand that one. And the other one I don't understand. I'll let the Ronaldo offside one go off because lines are lines. But the De Gea one. Did you see the De Gea one?
I've noticed this as well. You know when they show VAR, yeah, they don't show everything that we see on the TV to the ref. You know when the ref goes to a monitor, they just show one little clip.
Yeah,
Have
very
you
slow
noticed that?
motion.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. What is that about, man?
I don't know. Man.
Show them everything that you showed us, man.
Yeah.
Can I just ask something? You know,
But on a level though, can I just say that De Gea one?
Yeah.
He's looking around the player who's in an offside position.
Yeah, that was bad.
and he
that
Oh.
shot.
was bad.
And last second he's gone to save it. He's trying to tell me he's not offside.
He can't see. He's curved fully to the right. The shots come. He's not even thought about anything. He just dived. He just thought, I might get there. You know, like, that is clearly not a goal.
Refereeing
That's
was
offside.
poor. Can I
1
just
million
say-
percent.
United had better chances, but refereeing
that
was
refereeing's
poor.
poor, yeah. But VAR, that's what
Even
they're there
worse,
for. The
yeah,
frigging
even
offside.
worse.
do you know?
Come on.
You know,
That's what I mean though. The refereeing in general, man, is just poor.
So BT covered the game, right? And Rio was in the studio. They got that Peter Walton guy. I mean, why have they got like an ex-referee just to
expert, expert opinions, isn't it?
Yeah, but he might
should-
be wrong. Just
He needs to be telling the Stockley part. He used to have a direct line.
but
a
he was
little red
defending
button.
Arsenal.
I don't
Saying
know.
what?
Like
Which
so
part?
the was it Cedric who
Handball?
Yeah, because like he said, when he fell down, it's like he didn't deliberately hand the ball on purpose. It's just like he had nowhere else to put his hand. Like it's just
Wow.
falling in the moment. That's what his explanation was.
Obviously, his explanation don't really matter to VAR anyway, does it?
That's what I'm saying. Why is he there then? Why is he there? What's the point?
He does-
No, it's like some
Yeah.
pundits, they chat shit in it. They don't know what they're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, he sometimes he tells he does good, but sometimes he just it depends
Yeah.
on how he's feeling.
It's
innit?
like Michael Owen. Sometimes
Back
he
to
chats
referee.
smackers.
Yeah.
Michael Owen back in the day didn't used to rate Modric. Now he's saying he's one of the best players in the world.
Yeah. Well, ever since this season is the start of the Europa Conference League, now the things have changed. Now, if you finish 5th, you finish in the Europa League, and 6th will be now the Conference League.
Oh, is it? So 7th? Is
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we finish 7th this season, bro.
I think
Why?
because I
Oh,
played
God.
on FIFA and
Are you sure, bro?
I finished 6th, and I thought I got Europa League. I was in the Conference League. I was like, because there's a new tournament.
No. FA Cup winners get Europa League, but obviously Chelsea and
But I
Liverpool don't
finished
be
6th,
Champions
but I
League.
finished 6th in my season, and I got the Conference League next season.
No, it's because obviously in that season, FA Cup winners must have been a non-Champions League team. Because the winners of the FA Cup get Europa League.
Yeah, so it's just
So
got
if it's
sent along.
Liverpool, Chelsea, yeah, so it will be 5th and 6th. This
So how
season.
many Europa League spots do they have?
One for the FA Cup and one for the Prem.
Yeah,
Just-
so it'll be the fifth place, and then
It'll be
FA
6th
Cup.
place this
Oh
season.
yeah, yeah. If you finish 7th, yeah, you're right. If you finish 7th,
You got me
finish-
excited then, Reg, man. I was hoping we would have European
So,
season.
that's
football.
strange. That so you get 2 spots for Europa League, but you get 1 spot for the conference. Yeah, so you finish 5th and 6th. You finish in the Europa League.
Kathy, you
finish
might as well
7th.
qualify for Europa at least.
Nah.
You know why? 'Cause if you win it, you get Champions League.
Nah.
If you win the conference league, you finish
That's
in the
another
Europa.
chance to get Champions
Maybe,
League. You got
but-
your top 4 and the thing. Conference League, I understand. But Europa League now is different, bro, because you got if you win it, you get Champions League.
We're probably gonna end up in Europa anyway, do you know what I mean?
You got 2 shots at Champions League. You get it, the league and that.
The only thing is, just other seasons I would have agreed with you, but this season, because we've got a new manager coming in with a new full philosophy.
I know what it is. You want 7 days a
reset.
week, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
There's no-
I just want him on the training field,
Yeah, yeah.
training the players instead of.
Like
When you play
Wednesday,
Thursday,
3 days.
you
And,
play Thursday,
yeah.
Sunday. How much time do you get on the training pitch with your
no
philosophy?
time. That's when we started playing a bit better. You know when
You left conference.
yeah,
Conte got to put his stamp on the team, innit?
yeah.
That's what I want with Ten Hag, man. But I don't see it happening. But fingers crossed, Wolves and West Ham get above us. Fingers crossed.
So, do you want the Europa League? Yeah.
Nah, I want nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, I thought I asked you last week. You said I
Nothing.
Want nothing. No. Oh, okay.
No, I was lost them last week. Either Champions League. I said 4th or 8th.
Yeah, but look, Arsenal, they had nothing, this season, and they're struggling.
At least they got a chance, though, innit? If they were in Europa League,
Yeah, but you were there with them and you were in everything, and so were we.
What do you mean?
They should be clear, bruv. People that have not been in anything normally win the league
nah,
or finish
but
second
it just
or third.
shows that they're not as good, maybe as good as everyone thinks, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
If they're in Europa League, they might have been 8th.
They
Same
were
as usual.
12, bro.
They finished 8th last 2 seasons, innit? They're
Yeah.
probably 8th team.
I mean, I think the
Killer,
North.
killer.
I think the North London derby will decide massively.
I think Brighton decided.
No, I'm serious because you're 2 points off. You got.
It's not just the North London derby.
You got about 7 games left, haven't you?
It's over, bruv. It's looking like Arsenal's. I think it's Arsenal's.
Honestly, the way this top 4 race has gone all season, no one can predict anything.
Bruv, we should have
Nobody
had it.
wants it. We said
Yeah.
it like 10 episodes ago. Nobody
Arsenal
wants
should have had it for ages. Then Man United should have had it, and then Tottenham should have had it last 2 games, and then Friggin' net, bro. Back to Arsenal.
Trust me, anything's possible.
Anything's
Arsenal,
possible.
Tottenham needs to play each other. Tottenham needs to play Liverpool.
So it needs
Arsenal
final-
got West Ham. Arsenal got Everton last game of the season. Anything is
That means
possible.
you're in it as well, though, bro. Just because of that stupid dynamics, that's going on.
Nah,
You're
we've
just
got-
about in
we've
it.
got Chelsea
You're
Thursday.
just about in it.
So you're saying
if you beat Chelsea, you're in it.
So you're saying
We'll
these
see about that,
final
but I
5
don't
games.
see us beating
You don't.
Chelsea.
Bruv, you could lose to Chelsea, but Arsenal, Tottenham at the top, they could lose their games as well. That's how bad it is.
But the game's running out, though, innit? Like, we've got 4 games left. We can only get 12
That's 12
points.
points. That's a lot of points, man.
But
You
with
only-
6 points behind Arsenal, they need to drop.
They lost 3 in a row, bro.
Yeah, they need to do that again.
They need to do that again. So you heard him.
Arsenal got 5 games. You got 5 games.
Tottenham.
You don't think Arsenal will slip up in that those 5 games?
Yeah, of course.
I think they would.
Bruv, do you want me to go through
The
Arsenal's fixtures?
bummiest team.
I'll tell you no, man.
That's what I'm saying to me. Like
Seen.
5 games left. Do you think
Gassed out
Arsenal will
Arsenal.
go 5 games unbeaten?
Tottenham, sorry.
Do you think Arsenal will go 5 games unbeaten?
Don't be silly. Let me tell you the fixture
Like
list
if
right
it takes one slip up, then you're back in it.
Yeah, but the problem is everyone else is slipping up together, bro.
But listen
It's,
to this.
it's like a motorway and there's a friggin',
Yeah,
like
there's just no trust.
pile up.
There's no trust.
It's a pile up, bro.
It's a slow way.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you had...
It's like when Man United crash, Tottenham crash, and this team crashes, that team. One takes advantage, then the other one's crash. It's just all...
Yeah, nobody has
Can
a
I
clue.
just say something?
Look,
Can I
Man
just say
United,
something quickly?
Man United have actually lost the least out of the 3. Arsenal lost 11 times, and Man United have played a game more. And Tottenham Hotspur have lost 11 times as well. Man United have lost 10 times.
Look how
so
much we conceded.
Can I just say
it's
something?
just, it's just
how
your
much we-
it's just you're drawing more.
Look how much we conceded.
Can I just say something, please? Yeah, you lot are a disgrace.
Hold on.
Listen, can I just say something? You lot are a disgrace to the top 6, way. You in Tottenham, United.
Can you see B for Blackburn anywhere there?
I ain't the big 6.
Can I get your glasses?
But I ain't the big 6, bro. I ain't the big 6.
Not even the small 6, mate.
I'll tell you what, though, Reg, you're right, because the way Arsenal, Tottenham United have been this season
Yeah,
is just like
it's disgraceful, man.
drunken teams. Like everyone's turned up to the game pissed whenever they want.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what it looks like, man. It's just
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah, have you noticed that with Man City and Liverpool? I know changing the subject is no good, but check this, yeah. Liverpool 24 wins, Man City 25 wins, but Liverpool actually lost 1. So Man City have won one more game, but lost more than Liverpool. They've lost 3, and Liverpool lost 2. So it's so crazy, man.
They've only conceded 1 less,
Yeah, it's mad.
5 goals less.
And last time
Scored.
the season when they lost was 1 point. Was it like similar goal differences as well?
Yeah, them two are just...
That's crazy.
a high level. I don't want to talk about them.
Nervy times, nervy times, nervy times, and nervy
What about
times.
West Ham? Are West Ham still winning?
Bruv, let me just quickly tell you Arsenal's fixture list and tell me they're not going to slip up. And I'll go through Tottenham as well, and I'll tell you they'll probably slip up too.
What about West
So you
Ham?
don't know how it's going to go.
West Ham are on 52, man. They're only 1 point behind
I
you.
think they're going to put all their eggs in the Europa
They're 8
League.
points behind Arsenal, though, innit? It's too much, though.
Oh, that's a lot. They're 44, isn't it?
In me, I think they're going to put all their eggs in the Europa League.
Yeah.
They're in the semi-final.
Listen to this, though. West Ham versus Arsenal. West Ham, so Arsenal away to West Ham. Arsenal home to Leeds. Away to Tottenham. Away to Newcastle, who are on absolute fire. And then last game of the season, Everton, who are going to be struggling for their lives. They got Everton, man, at home.
Yeah, we need Everton to have a chance of survival.
What, Tottenham's fixture?
If Everton get relegated or something else, or they get too safe, we'll be in problem. We need Everton to be in danger.
Tottenham have some tough fixtures, but
Yeah, we have
even Burnley, though. So they got
Leicester's
they
hard as well. We've got Leicester as well.
Leicester's going to be a tough game. But Tottenham usually do Leicester, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of the time.
Nah, here's the thing with
Liverpool-
Leicester. They're struggling to score goals this season. So
Vardy just come back.
So.
He came on
Never
in the
know.
last game.
But
Without
obviously they've
Vardy,
got-
there's no party, bruv. Remember
Straight
last
up.
time when we wanted Arsenal
Yeah. It was all
and
Vardy,
Leicester,
wasn't it?
we placed all our bets on Vardy, and he got injured and he didn't play.
So
Damn.
they've got Leicester. The toughest game is Liverpool away. Night time as well, so that's definitely going to be tough.
Yeah.
Arsenal, they've got a home though. Burnley's struggling for their life, so it's a tough game. And Norwich away is going to be easy. But the next 4 games are tough for Tottenham as well, man. So
Yeah, it's mad. It's whoever just flips it
anything
the
can
most,
happen,
isn't
man.
it? It's just.
Anything can
They'll go
happen.
in the next 2
But
weeks.
I'm seeing that Tottenham can't do it because last 2 games I've noticed like we're just side to side, side to side.
Oh, last
But
2
we don't-
games, man.
We don't look like we can create anything. There's no
Yeah.
attack. The only chance we had was Harry Kane's overhead kick, and the game before we're toothless as well.
You had 0 shots. Just Bergwijn at the end
and a
last
few weeks
seconds.
ago, I was being such an idiot. I go that I would rather my 3 strikers than Cristiano Ronaldo. How bad is that, man? What a bad comment to make. Straight as soon as I made that comment, hit the
Damn.
button, Reg. Anyway, as soon as I made
said
that
that
comment,
to you as well, bro.
no, but they were on fire, bro. You can understand where I was coming from, yeah.
No.
They were on absolute
Not
fire. But what we got to remember is class is permanent and the form is temporary, innit? But
Yeah.
they were on form, yeah. And then straight as soon as I said that, Nazar Lagi. They stopped. They stopped firing. They just went shit.
That was a silly comment, that though.
Anyway.
Kulusevski
No. At that
over
time they were on fire. Kulusevski had like 10 goals
Ronnie
in
was
8
on
games.
fire. Ronnie had a hat-trick.
Look, Kulusevski had 10 goals in 8
Ronnie scored a
games.
hat-trick against you lot.
Son had some crazy numbers. Harry Kane had like, I don't know, we were scoring like 9s and 10s, bro. It was
Any
crazy.
clean sheets as well.
Yeah, clean sheets as well. That time it was okay to make that comment, but straight after it wasn't.
Anyway.
A week later,
It's never all right.
3 days later.
Over Ronnie, never all right.
No, right now on his age. It
Over
was,
Rashford and that.
it was alright. It was alright at that time.
Never Ronnie.
No, it was alright.
Not Ronaldo. Not
It's
the
just,
goal.
I forgot class
Anyway,
is permanent.
Bro,
That's
Ronnie
all.
at 45 still probably
Nah,
be better.
No, you're dead, bro. You're dead guy, bro.
More than Kulusevski.
Anyway,
Bro.
I don't want to set.
You might as well bring George Best back as well, man.
Nah, Ronnie's different. He's the GOAT.
I don't want to set Imi up too much now. Let's just move on to the bottom 3 now of the Premier League table.
Some madness going on though. Who expected? I mean, a few people probably did, but Everton are actually in the bottom 3 now. And we
I told you
were
about it.
dissing Burnley as well,
No,
man.
we were, and I said Burnley could get out of it. They had so many games left, but I didn't think there was shots.
Kav, we need to
Reg,
verify this
I
information.
know, Reg,
He makes
chill
stuff
out,
up
bro.
sometimes, I think. You
No,
know?
Reg,
I
we
said-
would all say Burnley. What the heck are you doing?
No, but we were. But I said they've got a lot of games left, and they could still get out of it because Everton weren't getting results.
We need to go back in time and
That's
check these.
Reg, that's just
recordings.
very. That's not open argument that anyone could say.
No, but it's true though, because I see Burnley had an experience, and then they could
So,
do
Reg,
it.
out of Burnley and Everton, who do you think's going to win?
Burnley,
Who's going down? Tell me.
you know, ever since Sean Dyche got sacked, yeah, and then they brought in the
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Is he not called Michael Jackson?
You missed the shot.
I'm sure it's called
I
Michael
just set
Jackson,
you up for the I think France, bruv. I did it on purpose.
Sorry, bro. Fasting's getting to me today.
Is he not called Michael Jackson? I'm sure he's called Michael Jackson, bro.
No, he didn't call Mike. He's the under 23s assistant coach, a coach, something for Burnley.
Let me
So
check now.
he, went, you know, like me and you, we were shocked when Sean Dyche was relieved of his duty.
Yeah.
He had 6 games left.
Terrible.
He,
They won, though.
no,
They won.
sorry.
They won. They won.
He's not called Michael. He's called Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson.
close enough.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson's the
Yeah.
GOAT as well, isn't he?
All right. When Sean Dyche was sacked,
Messi as well.
we all like, what the heck? I was shocked too. I'm thinking they're definitely going to go down now. But the honeymoon period, would you say?
Possibly, but it's a good time to have a honeymoon period, isn't it?
Yeah, massive results against Southampton, against Wolves.
Let me check these fixtures as well, man, because fixtures are important.
And Everton, they just couldn't find a win from anywhere. They're just drawing and losing, drawing, losing. And then they finally beat you guys.
Everton look toothless, though, don't they, man?
Yeah. And I just thought, like, look,
No, but Everton have some tough games, bro. You can't judge them now. They've been doing a little bit better, no?
With Sean Dyche, I thought they had a chance, but without Sean Dyche, I didn't think they had a chance.
Who have Everton played last 2 games? One was Liverpool. Who's the other one?
They played They played Man United.
Leicester, they drew to Leicester 1-1.
Yeah, so
They lost to Burnley 3-2. They lost to West Ham 2-1. Lost to Wolves
Tottenham as well.
1-0. Lost to Tottenham 5-0.
Yeah,
Beat
they've had
Newcastle 1-0.
Don't you, all them fixtures, don't you think they're a bit tough?
They're all tough in Prem though, innit?
Yeah.
What's easy?
They're definitely tough though. All of them. Newcastle are dangerous.
They should
for
have
them
beat
in and
Burnley though.
around.
Look, if they beat Burnley,
But no,
then-
but Burnley, that's a fixture in and around you, innit? So it's going to be tough.
Look, Frank's been on the job since January, so what, we're in 3 months, and this squad's deflated. The dressing room is very low as it's ever been. It's been damaged since.
Super Frank, super.
I mean, you could even look
He's not
at
doing
Frank.
a super job,
He
is he?
looked tired, man. In the Liverpool game, his
I
eyes.
don't think he warranted the job like Everton. I think he should have. I don't know. Do you think he deserved it after the Chelsea?
I rated Frank as a manager. I'll be honest with you. I liked his football at Derby.
Do you think that was you? You liked it, or because of Derby? Yeah, then
he,
you got
he did
another-
well. He did well
I
at
feel
Derby.
like the English media just pumped him up.
Well, for me, if they do go down, stay with him. Just stay with him because he's proven it in the Championship with Derby County.
How has he proved it? Did he get
got to-
promoted?
well,
They lost in semi
Exactly.
playoffs.
but he can
Play
get
good
This
football.
is the English media. You know, they've spoon fed us this information.
Yeah,
I'll tell
but
you-
just
I'll
because
tell you
you
one
didn't
thing
get
he
the
can do.
promotion first time doesn't mean you're not guaranteed to get
I'll
second.
tell you-
It's like
I'll
Aston
t-
Villa. He's got to the playoff final before. Next season, they
No,
won
but
it.
someone like Pochettino, they say he's a failure because he keeps getting to playoffs and he doesn't get through. Do you know what I mean? But when
Yeah.
it comes to frigging Frank, because he's English,
I wouldn't label Poch as a failure though.
no, but they would.
Poch did
don't
an
it?
absolutely amazing job.
That's what they'd say, innit? Do you get where I'm coming from? So
Yeah.
if they should use the same logic for Frank and all these lads.
But when it comes to PSG though, man, they were saying Tuchel's a failure, Emery's a failure.
Tuchel came away, won the Champions League straight away.
Emery's
Emery's-
winning the Europa
yeah.
League, he's in the semi-final
Same
of Champions
with Frank.
League. now.
It's like, but when Frank took the
Taking a
Chelsea
bit.
job, he had a transfer ban, so he couldn't bring a single player in the summer, and they missed out on the top four.
Yeah,
that
he
year.
shouldn't have took the job, though.
But he got them in
even
the
said
top
at the
four,
time.
though, so he got the achievement, didn't he?
Yeah, but the season when he was allowed to sign players, he flopped, innit?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have took that job at the time. It was
Yeah.
too big of a club, too quick.
Chelsea's
He
dangerous
should've
anyway.
gone.
Roman Abramovich, he's trigger happy. He got
Yeah.
money. He don't care. He cares for wins, innit? That's what it was. So for anybody, that's a tough job.
It's a hard job,
saying
the
that
Chelsea
though,
job.
saying that Everton have Chelsea next game, home to Chelsea, away to Leicester, away to Watford where they could pick up points, home to Brentford, home to Palace, and then away to Arsenal.
But if Burnley can get some sort of gap, like maybe 6-7 points clear,
Everton are going to be on a mad run of games, man.
This is Burnley's fixtures. Away to Watford, so they both got Watford. They've got Villa at home. They're away to Tottenham, away to Villa, and home to Newcastle. Burnley
Right.
got the better fixtures.
Right now you
I
want to
think
play Tottenham.
Burnley can
Burnley
do
got a
Tottenham,
better
though.
fixtures.
Burnley do Tottenham.
Right now you want to
Time.
play Tottenham, though, wouldn't you?
Not away. At your stadium.
Not
Maybe
our
at their
stadium,
stadium.
at their stadium, yeah.
Yeah, but they're away to you lot, so
Yeah.
I see them losing. But they look like they've got the easier fixtures, Burnley, and they're 2 points ahead.
It's
With
just
a bit-
about form. If
with a
you,
better
Premier League's,
goal
Premier
difference.
League's hotting up, man.
if you just face the team at the right time, that's what it's all about. I mean, look, you don't want to face you want to face United and maybe Tottenham right now. 'cause
I
they're
think
on form
bar,
right now.
bar Man City, bar Liverpool, you can face anybody in the league right now.
Yeah.
But if you're on a run,
You're right. Literally, that's how tough the Prem is, man.
it's like Arsenal. They're on a run again now, aren't they?
2 games.
Well, it's hard to.
Back to winning ways.
Yeah.
Not, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say a run, but back
But-
to winning ways. But
yeah.
just knowing Arsenal, they could just mess up again. Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, Crystal Palace give you hard games. You got to tell us part there.
All of them, though. Look, Leeds tough, Villa tough, Palace tough, Southampton tough, Brentford tough, Brighton tough, Leicester
They're all
tough,
tough, yeah, you're right.
Newcastle tough.
That's the Premier League
They're all
for you,
tough,
innit?
man.
You don't expect a result to come out of a
That's
hat.
why they say I never used to agree with it saying
Arsenal's got
best
the runs.
league in the world, but now it actually is the best league in the world.
It is. Yeah, of course.
Quality wise, no, La Liga used to be better quality
yeah,
wise.
yeah.
Honestly,
But
because
we got managers here. We've got
La Liga's top 6, they'd always be in the top 4, would literally make the semi-finals most of the time. 3 out of the 4. Europa League, they dominate.
it's all the
I don't think this
But
best
now-
league in the world rubbish. They just say that over time just to hype their own business
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But now it
Because
actually is,
even
though.
even like Man United, they've always said so the English media say biggest club in the world, biggest
Yeah,
club in the
yeah,
world,
yeah.
biggest club. It's just a hype thing. That's all it is. They want the Premier League, which is
best.
their own, to look
Yeah.
like the best, and they want their club
That's how
to
they
be
get
the
more
biggest.
money, innit?
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
But you got to look at the stats, though. If how many people?
No, but a lot of the time you'd see Spanish teams in the semi-finals. Yeah,
Yeah.
a few times lately it's been English teams as well, but a lot of the time it was always Spanish teams.
Yeah, Spanish teams always
Yeah.
dominate.
At one point it was always Italian teams as well.
Atletico, Barca, Madrid would always make that semi-final, and then Sevilla and Villarreal will be in Europa League final. most of the
Exactly.
time.
And before that,
Dominated.
Before that, it used to be AC Milan, Inter Milan, all them teams. They faded away.
Early 2000s,
Yeah.
they dominated. It is cycles, but
yeah,
usually it comes down to Spain, man. I'll be honest with you.
It comes down to money, innit?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Is
'Cause
that- yeah.
Italians had money at one point, and it was normally Inter and
Now we have
AC
the
Milan
money.
buying the best players. Then, well, Real Madrid and Barca have always had money. The rest of the league don't. And then we got
now.
money as well. Yeah,
Now it is, because look how many broadcast partnerships we have around the world and how many countries are broadcasting.
we got
the Premier
silly
League.
money, man.
I'll tell you who
when
actually.
we had Abramovich,
Yeah.
we had the Man City guy, we had Newcastle guy. We got quite a lot of.
A
We
lot of
got
owners.
dough, bro.
I'll tell you what, though, in my opinion, who's actually. 'Cause like I said, I always believed Spain was a better league. But in the last 2-3 years, England's got a lot better because of one man. Pep Guardiola, man.
Do you reckon our league's better?
He's
Do you reckon
made,
we've got
he's
a
made
lot?
everyone tougher.
And Klopp.
Do you
And
reckon
Klopp.
our league's
Klopp's-
better, as in like more quality, or do you reckon there's a lot of more teams that are shitter? Do you get where I'm coming from?
No, I think there's more quality now.
So you reckon Burnley are full of quality? You reckon Aston Villa, Crystal Palace? But Aston Villa, yeah, you can argue that. Innit?
Aston Villa, yeah.
Southampton,
Crystal Palace, yeah. Southampton, yeah.
Brighton,
Because the coaching's got
Newcastle.
better as well, isn't it?
Wolves, I like Wolves. Yeah,
Everyone's looking up to Pep.
yeah.
Everyone's
I
looking
mean-
up to Pep's philosophy. Maybe Klopp's philosophy, but mainly Pep's philosophy. And they want to play that quality football now, innit? And dominate games.
Remember,
That's why Mourinho used to have a field day all the time when he was in the Prem, because teams didn't dominate the way they don't like. If Mourinho back in the day went to Brighton, for example, he'd have the ball most of the time. But now, a Mourinho team will never get the ball off Brighton.
it's
They
like
dominate games now.
two
That's
years
why
ago.
Mourinho struggles.
2 years ago, Sheffield United came up to the Premier League first time. They were challenging for a Champions League spot. It's mental, isn't it?
Quality.
Crazy, isn't it?
The coaching's got
yeah.
better, and obviously money
Yeah.
helps getting quality
Yeah.
players and done it.
Anyway,
Big
But then
time.
what about Spanish league? Villarreal, they got players on a
Spain
budget.
will always be up there.
Yeah.
Because the quality of coaching is just brilliant throughout the full
that's
So
what
you
we
think
are.
world
youth
football?
system.
Do you reckon world football's getting better? Or European football's getting a lot better?
Could say that. Spain's always been quality though. I just think England's got better because of Pep, man. Pep's
Here's
changed
a
the game.
stat for you: an English manager's never won the Premier League.
Ah,
Yeah, never.
There's
never.
not,
mad.
but it comes
Never.
back down to coaching. What I've just said, innit? England
That
managers
is
aren't the
mad
best.
because Dalglish was Scottish, innit?
Yeah, Ferguson. Was
Ferguson was Scottish as well.
Jose, Wenger.
Jose was freaking Portuguese. Wenger
foreign
was
man-
French.
No one English
Big,
manager
innit, man?
won the
The
Premier
closest was what's he called? Kevin Keegan.
Keegan, yeah,
Newcastle.
yeah, disaster struck, man. He done so well though. It was exciting watching the scene.
Is Graham Potter English?
League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rate him.
It's Harry
Oh.
Potter's uncle.
Yeah.
Of course he is, man.
Yes, Reg. I like that one. I like that.
Big, innit, man.
Should we move on to the Champions League now? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, big game tonight, man.
Champions.
I can't wait for tonight.
Champions
I
of
can't
League.
wait for tonight's game, man. Honestly,
City versus Los Blancos.
Los
Madrid. Arguably the biggest club in the world. Could be. We don't know. Do we know?
who
Is it-
Madrid?
Yeah.
Arguably,
Yeah.
Madrid, Barcelona.
Yeah.
Madrid, Barcelona. United.
Even Blackburn.
Steadily.
Biggest town club in Europe. They're the biggest town club in Europe.
Barca,
I
Bayern
don't know
Munich,
about Bolton, Reg.
Forget Bolton.
Bayern
Where's the
Munich.
Premier League at?
AC Milan,
Bayern,
Inter Milan,
Bayern are just Germans, though, innit, man?
Inter Milan, AC Milan.
They're not there anymore.
Fiorentina.
Nah, not Fiorentina. They never was.
What about Arsenal? We are by far the greatest team the world
It's-
has
it's-
ever seen.
No,
Arsenal ain't done it in Europe, man.
And it's on.
And even in England, they're like third or fourth.
Just to let you know, obviously, we're United. So obviously, top three in the fan base. I don't know if we've got more than Barca or not. Top three revenue. Still, somehow, I don't know how that's happening. The way
Yeah.
we've been finishing. Because
Right.
if we were winning Champions League, the Premier League is way more.
Yeah.
Top six in performance.
Yeah. And
I'm surprised Liverpool never get thrown up there.
just to let you know, with the Super League, it was United and Madrid, innit, controlling that stuff, innit? You don't do that unless you're the biggest, innit, in the convo.
Listen, do you both see City going through to the final?
City?
Yeah.
Depends if Mr. Karim Benzema
Wait a
turns
minute,
up,
Cav.
man.
Pull up. Yeah, it was Man United and Real Madrid in the convo because it's like Arsenal Tottenham being in the bloody convo. They're not going to conversate because Real Madrid and Barca are bloody
No,
rivals.
Madrid and Barca, they knew that they needed to get United on board in order to make it happen.
Hey, Reggie, you get me, innit? He's a sick guy the way he just does it.
No,
Moves swiftly forward.
as soon as United dropped out, the rest of the Prem dropped out as well.
This is
innit?
our guru.
No, it wasn't because of that. It was because the whole Prem was getting annihilated.
The reason why they joined
Oh,
was
so
because
United were the leaders of it, and United was the
Sorry
ones that
about
took
that.
it.
Yeah,
That's-
United were the leaders of it.
All right,
United,
guys, you hear
that's
that?
why
Gary
Liverpool
Neville,
joined.
get on to this.
G-Nev.
That's why Neville's going so sick. He knew him.
He was getting sick at everyone. He was getting
He knew him. Tottenham and Arsenal.
he was getting sick
control
at
that combo.
Liverpool, and he was getting sick at Man United as
Yeah,
well.
because of the history of the clubs, isn't it?
Nah,
But
because the
Madrid-
owners. He was
but
saying
Madrid-
American owners come.
But Madrid and Barca had Florentino knew he had to get United on board in order to get the Prem clubs on board. Because if United not joining, then the rest of the Prem ain't
Were
joining.
you a lot
are
of
they?
fan of this Super
I
League?
don't know about that one.
United too big for that. Bro.
Were you a lot of fan of this Super League?
Yeah, of course, man. For
Nah,
me, it was
man.
money, bro. That's
Nah.
all it was.
No competition, man.
Competition,
I know
yeah,
you
it's a bit
wouldn't,
dead.
'cause
You
Yeah,
don't
you're-
see competition in football,
But
man. That's why I play
yeah,
football on Monday, Thursdays, man. Competition.
Competition. Then we should stop these billionaire owners coming through and just ruining things. If fair competition, let's run it on
Not
revenue.
fair competition.
Yeah,
Judge like competition.
yeah, it's not fair though.
Hmm.
It's the same shit as like Newcastle being owned by a freaking government.
It's never going to be fair, though, isn't it? How's it going to be fair?
Caps.
How are you going to make everyone spend the same
Rugby,
amount of
bro.
money?
It's happened
I
before.
mean,
It's
look,
nothing new.
we have a rule called FFP. How many clubs have broken the FFP rule?
Plus, they have salary caps as well. You know, in rugby.
Yeah, City brought the FFP.
and they don't get punished.
They could do.
Oh,
the,
you
they,
didn't get
they
punished.
could, they could do the salary cap like they do in basketball, but I doubt it, man.
I mean, there's rules already there in place. It's not really strict on them.
No,
are they?
FFP is not fair. FFP just basically spend what you earn, innit?
But it
No,
doesn't
but
happen.
City have spent more than.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
They can't enforce it. That's a problem.
City obviously just got 50 of the best lawyers from all around the world, paid them all, and said, "Get us out of
Because
this
I
trouble."
heard there was a story that
And
he
they got
got
him
his
out.
brother from another company used that money into the club.
Yeah,
or something
City and
like that. I
Chelsea
heard a
do that,
story.
man. They do that for fun.
Maybe Chelsea have broken it too.
When you're that big of a company, bro, you're bigger than the
Yeah.
Premier League, aren't you? So you can easily outdo them.
And why do they care anyway? They'll
They-
get a ban for a month or a transfer window.
They're
They won't
almost
care.
they're almost a government. They're almost a state.
Yeah,
You know
literally.
what I mean?
So City are.
Anyway, so you both, Imi, do you think City? This is a good 50-50 for me. I don't know. It's like,
What are we asking?
City, Madrid.
City, Champions League semi-final.
I think probably. I think it's City's 10. Don't you think?
Do you not think France?
Yes,
Red,
Red,
you set
yeah.
up so nicely, bro. Oh, I did the same back, man.
Yeah.
We both played each other. We both gave the perfect assist with no goal scored. Damn.
Like, I could go either way, though, this one. Literally. Even Liverpool, Villarreal, everyone's saying Liverpool going to win, bro. But honestly, Villarreal, the way they defend as a team, it's not going to be easy for Liverpool to break them down.
Well, I still think France. So,
Oh yeah.
I'm gunning for Liverpool.
so do you
Villarreal,
see
man.
Madrid City? Madrid City, yeah. Okay, from that game on, who's going between Madrid and City? I think France.
I think France.
Anyway, yeah.
Yo, so
I think Madrid.
I'd go with, honestly, I'd probably go with City.
City's gonna have the ball all the time, yeah. And then Modric is going to play a killer ball. Benzema's going to run to. I don't see that happening all the time.
Can
Do you
Ancelotti stop Pep?
No.
What's his record against?
Do you know what the big thing is?
Kyle Walker and Vinicius as well.
I was just about to say, that's the biggest thing for Madrid. Vinicius and Kyle Walker's got the pace to deal with him.
Yeah, it's freaking.
It's just, obviously, he can go out of positioning like he did with Mane on that City versus Liverpool match, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you reckon the final's going to be this year then?
I hope it's Madrid versus Villarreal, but...
I think Madrid pool.
It's
Well,
gonna
that's
be-
mad. It could be an all-English final or all-Spanish final.
I hope it's an all English.
That's mad.
No, I hope it's an all English final. Pep and Klopp. No.
Nah, I'll be honest
But
with
if
you.
it's Pep and Klopp, I want City to win it.
Why?
Because freaking Klopp will have it like 7 times or something. The Liverpool will have it 7 times, man.
Yeah, I'll allow that, fam.
City will have it once, innit?
The quadruple's on.
Villarreal for the win.
Quadruple.
I'm supporting Villarreal, I'm not going to lie to
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Unai Emery for the win.
Akaf,
Nah, Real Madrid for me, man.
there's some high hopes for you this summer, aren't there? Huge, high,
No, I wouldn't
sky
say-
high.
No, not high hopes. I just hope that we start to fix things at,
Yeah,
the,
but-
at the top and start to actually improve our recruitment now.
None of that, we're going to win the league.
Do you expect top 4 next
No.
season then?
Top 4, yeah, come on, man.
100%,
Top
yeah.
4 is just a standard thing, innit? Stuff, nothing big.
You're getting top 4 without him right now. You're close enough, innit?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know
what I'm saying. So we should be definitely going for top 4.
Yeah. And
I just want to see us actually see a style of football that United fans enjoy and taking off our seats and we don't complain. And we can see an improvement in it, progress. That's what I want to see.
And some players have to leave the club, don't they?
Look at the way Klopp done it.
Yeah.
First season, 8th, second season, just
But
about scraped 4th.
I like
That's in his
Rangnick.
second season.
I like Ragnick because he's honest. It's like, look,
Ooh, very honest.
Liverpool finished 8th when Klopp came, and then he only had 2 to 3 transfer windows.
He got 4th. And then
Not
after,
even that.
Then
No,
after
no,
that, he went for second.
Yeah, but
So
Only-
what? In
only-
his first season, he finished 8th. Second season, he finished where?
4th.
4th.
And third season?
Second.
Yeah, and then next season.
So
second
every
again.
season, he's just been doing better than he did last season.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
That's all it is.
That's what United.
But you
have to
could
do.
see improvements in the Liverpool team, innit? You could see a desire, you could see a bit of running. That's
Yeah.
what you want to see from your team, innit?
Yeah,
You
just
want a
fight.
passion.
Yeah.
That United vs Liverpool game,
I
zero
used to love
passion.
it. I used to love that. You know, it's Poch when he
Poch,
first
yeah,
came.
you had
Freak,
passion.
You know,
Everyone
just like
was running.
everyone's trying to get the ball in it.
I mean, look, I know,
want to see that.
I don't meant to mention Blackburn here, but when I look at my team, at least they're putting a foot in for the ball. They want to win the ball back. That's it. I want to see some aggression. You boys,
Yeah, that's
man.
mad,
Straight up, man. That's what you want to see, and you want to see players fight for this shirt, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe United have got to this stage.
That
but
gets people excited when they're running energetic. Yes, that's what we want to see.
Chickens everywhere. Friggin'
Yeah.
cost of life, bro.
under Fergie, that was just a given. That was just expected. If you didn't do that, you're out of the club. Now, honestly, there's like 2 or 3 players in the whole squad, and that includes under 18 players who could probably make it.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for today's show, unfortunately.
Ooh.
One thing, Red,
Just before I say Rudiger to Madrid, though, man.
Yeah. Just quickly mention
Here
that.
we
What a
go.
signing!
Yeah.
What a signing, man! Rudiger, Militao, Alaba at the back. Damn.
Do you reckon he's better than Varane at the moment?
On form, yeah.
He isn't he?
Therefore, career-wise, not in a million years.
Reggie, just before we go, Blackburn, what type of football do they play?
We play boring fun.
So there's no like fixed style, is that what
All
you're
right. He basically wanted to build a possession-based team past 2-3 years because he said those sort of styles of play, they can get you out of the division. That's what he's come out and said. I've read his interviews. Yeah, this season was different because he couldn't bring the players he wanted because we were under a transfer embargo. Like we didn't release our our finance or whatever statement to company's house. So
Hey, Kat, you're better than never doing that, bro. You do the bars. Oh, shit. Hey, lads, if you need somebody to do these things for you, just give Kaff a call. Numbers on the Instagram page.
It's because of COVID pandemic.
That's
so
tight,
we
man.
need to calculate anything.
Kaff, you do about 12 different ones, bro.
No, but you guys were lucky. You guys
Guys,
had
mad.
last season. Some fans were allowed back in stadiums. We had a whole season without no fans.
That's easier then.
What's that got to do
You
with
only need to
companies
calculate
out?
all your tickets,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's easier.
I don't know. I
All
didn't
you
get
have to
it.
do is just fill out 1-2 forms. He's done, bro.
I guess it's not
Not
that
even
simple.
that.
Just how to use zero.
I don't know what it was.
Straight up,
But anyways,
accountancy software.
I don't know what it was, but then he brought in a few loanees after all that was sorted and done.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he just changed it completely. We became a counter-attacking team, so we didn't dominate the ball, not possession. We just
So he must have realised that my team are not good enough. So he's a
Technically.
clever manager, technically, to be able to deal with possession football. So then he went into counter-attack. So maybe that's not a bad thing.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But
I've heard that he puts like left backs at
he puts
striker
players out of
and-
position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I don't
I
like.
heard that a lot.
Like when one player gets injured, it disrupts the whole team. He just completely changes the
But do you
formation.
know what it is though, and a lot of people forget this, managers will always play players they can trust. If you got a player on the pitch who you can't trust, who no one follow your game plan, you'd rather put a player you can
But when
trust.
I look at him in his interviews, I just think he looks.
That's why he
fed up.
probably does
Like,
it.
He doesn't want to be here anymore. He's just.
He's that type of character, though, isn't he? Tony Mowbray.
I don't know, man.
He's that type of guy. He's not a hunky-dory, jolly fella, is he?
Yeah, I think you're looking for like a Conte or a Klopp, you know, like
I
passionate
want someone
guy.
who's
You
energetic. Wouldn't you want that?
Yeah, but it's not.
Bruv, give me
not
the
every
Rovers
manager's
job.
like
I'll
that.
say the
When,
Prem.
would you want Jose
Give
when
me
he's
the
down
Rovers
and
job,
done?
I'll get you the Prem.
I don't
Trust
know.
me.
Jose, one thing about Jose, I'll say a good thing about him, yeah?
Passion.
You know when he's losing, he's always standing by the side of the team. You know, like
Yeah.
he don't just sit down.
But
and,
in the interviews, do you
He's special,
think,
Jose.
like when he was at United,
oh yeah, his interviews are a bit. But
people
same as
think,
Conte,
like
though.
Gary
Conte's
Neville
a
thought
lot-
he looks
Jose.
fed up and tired.
I love Jose, but I think he needs to update his footballing play, man.
If he gets Roma the Conference League trophy, I know it's not the huge achievement, but still a trophy, isn't it? For a club like Roma.
Yeah, but
Might as well start entering freaking Sunday leagues as well.
Bro,
then.
this guy started off on the map by winning Porto at Champions League.
Yeah.
And now you've gone to Roma Conference League. You set yourself such high standards. Come on, man. You have to keep by those standards, don't you?
Yeah, but he's got a good history. I can't argue with that, though, innit? It's awesome.
Well, he's
innit?
one of the best to ever do it,
Yeah.
but you don't want to fizzle out and become,
I know. We'll
like
see
you
what
said,
happens.
Wenger, innit?
Let's see what happens. though.
Especially a guy who is dissed so much.
Yeah.
You call him a specialist in failure.
You should have got Arsene Wenger, mate.
Yeah.
Who? Rovers. They'd
He'd
love
have
to have him.
killed it, bro.
Love to
He's
have him.
retired now. He's doing FIFA work.
Yeah, he must, that's why VAR so shit.
Yeah, Wenger's fault.
Anyway, for everyone here at the Football Podcast, bye for now.
Peace.
Yeah.